Thanks for staying with us. We are broadcasting from the heart of Russia. My name is Stepan Bogomazuk and our broadcast will be continued with a special report.
It's live from Екатеринбурg. Good morning. It's the fourth Soviet's broadcasting and we continue our special report. We welcome you to the forum devoted to the Russian Army of the future. The participants of the forum are Soviets of the Екатеренбургское Military School, and it's their first experience to speak out on this important topic. At the forum, such problems as new kinds of weaponry, missions of the Russian Army, and contract-based army are to be discussed. Behind me, the participants of the forum are patiently debating overarching issues. The importance of the forum is justified by the current military situation, a high number of armed conflicts, high presence of geopolitical tensions, and development of new kinds of equipment and methods of warfare. For now, there have been more than 10 reports. The most exciting one was the initiative for the promotion of military study. Being Suvorovets means that you get experience including theoretical and practical lessons of weapon mastery and battlefield tactics, interaction with active officer, participation in military parades, living almost army life. Right now, standing next to me is Emil Mirsaev, Suvoret of the 10th grade and the coordinator of the forum. So, good morning, Emil.
Good morning.
How can the participants of the forum influence on the issues discussed?
Of course, we can influence directly, but it is our opportunity to express and exchange our opinions regarding the issues that matter for us as Soviets. Thanks to the level of the forum, motivation, desire of the problems and vitality of the problems, I think they will try to do their best to mutual understanding.
What matters should be discussed first?
As for me, I'm sure we must focus our attention on developing new kinds of equipment, because Army can't win using only old-fashioned vehicles and weapons, especially when the world is faced with so many threats.
Okay, I see. What types of weapons will define future success in war?
Our Army has already implemented such high-tech weapons as Armata tank, missile systems as Iskander and Top-LM. I think that the priority should be given to inventing and producing unmanned vehicles, drones, tanks, vessels, high-precision projectiles and means of their delivery.
Should the essential changes of the army be carried out? Do you think new army forces will appear? This question is worth being discussed.
I share your opinion because something must be done. Now, what do you particularly mean? Does it deal with recruiting?
What about turn our army into a professional one on a contract basis?
It's a complicated question. There are different points of view. Our participants are going to raise this issue in our discussion panel.
One more question. You're a future officer. What is required for the formation of the officer's identity?
The main qualities of the military should include the high morality, decency, and of course patriotism. They should be demanding not only to himself but also to his colleagues. Military personnel have the ability to analyze the facts and to predict the future course of events.
And how do you think the military origin of our tutors helps our preparation to be future officers?
The knowledge and experience that officers obtained either on operations or during their service really makes a difference in our upbringing and training. We appreciate to have them as our tutors.
So, thank you, Emil, for the detailed commentary. Now, let's have a look at our discussion panel.
Now we start our discussion section in which we are going to debate over vital problems concerning our army.
Indeed, I propose to discuss the possibility of changing the way of recruiting military personnel. This question was raised a long time ago and no consensus so far.
So, what do you think? Should mandatory conscription-based recruiting be replaced with voluntary contract-based?
If you mean that 100% of our soldiers need to sign a contract to join the army, I absolutely support that.
I agree too. It will make our army stronger by quality, not by quantity. The contract service in the armed forces of the Russian Federation satisfies both personal and public personnel. On the one hand, it is a voluntary given to the defense of the country, making it more stronger. On the other hand, to sign a contract, you put your present and future on stable foundation of social security.
Right. It is considered that professional soldiers are more prepared and than those who serve only 1 year and also more motivated.
Also, conscripted recruits are usually not aware of weapon usage, military discipline, and almost feel lost. Prepared professionals are more qualified, eager, and confident.
I'm not so sure about that. Personally, I tend to think that completely contract army is not possible at the moment. First, it's too expensive. Second, our country is the largest, so are our borders. That's why we have to keep high number of military strength in order to protect our country. But if the army is completed by conscription, the country always has a reserve of trained soldiers. Problems with the completion don't occur. The country where soldiers are served under the contract, they don't have such reserves, because most of its men now have military training. So, such army is not able to conduct alone fighting.
But on the other hand, after the majority of military conscripts will sign the contract, and then the problem is gone, and our army constantly getting trained soldiers who know their military service.
So, what about mixed method of recruiting?
What do you mean?
I mean the core of the army are contracted professionals, those who understand military service and are qualified. The other part is formed from conscripted recruits each year, and after the service they form operational reserve, so they are prepared in case of war. However, certain elements of military service have the war and cadets throughout Russia. They have military trainings and duties, and they go to field camps.
That's a good point. Also, in order to have prepared recruits, military education needs to be promoted in schools. I mean ordinary schools, not like our sort of military one.
That's it. Thank you for your opinions. It's a complicated issue and there are many points of view, but still, the final decision is to be made by our Ministry of Defense.
As you know, everything's changing, so is war. Strong country must always be ready for any challenge and even be able to foresee it. Russia and its army are a turning point now. The future of the Russian army is seen to be one of the main elements of stabilization and guarantee peacekeeping. Army requires to meet the challenges of future conflict. Our forum demonstrated that the army needs a debate on the future character of war, so that it's capable to prepare itself for global and regional challenges. We discussed several important issues, analyzed advantages and disadvantages of contract-based army, had a look at the perspective on different aspects of modern army system. The debate has involved participants of different age and experience, and encouraged them to fully examine existing point of view and actively share theirs. Despite all technological development and breakthroughs, need to be emphasized that the human factor is a decisive one. That's why more attention should be paid to educating and training future military at young age. Thank you for being with us. My name is Semyon Ramlushkin. This is the first SWU channel.